So, Plax, what if I told you that in this economy, not only will you never have a house,
I pretty much figured. Yeah.
never possibly have a car,
Yeah. I'm 28. Haven't had a car yet, so.
you will now never own any bit of physical media ever again.
I would say, damn, we can't have anything, but I expected it. So.
You expected it?
Yeah.
Well, just to give your nightmares, I guess.
It's just reality.
Yeah,
More.
to now get.
It's not really a nightmare, Rick. It's reality.
To give your nightmares a stage,
Yeah.
Sony has decided that going forward, I want to say, was it 2027 or 2028? They will now no longer be doing physical discs. That's just the first step.
Yeah.
Sony's just the first company. I feel like this is going to be on the horizon if the people don't take back the reins of production. Well, not to sound too much like my communist brothers.
Well, this is they start to be more right and right every day though. This is
the Red Scare is over.
This is just another step into the dystopian world that we're heading towards, or in, if you want to.
Yep.
This is just another step further towards that. My initial thought was like, well, I mean, I pretty much figured this was gonna happen 5 years ago. Yeah, I kind of assumed this was gonna happen. But when you really sit and think about it and don't let yourself like sit in the despair, it's like, oh no, this is horrible.
This is horrible.
Yeah, right.
It's funny, right? Because I forget how old I am in comparison to the people that peruse the internet nowadays. Mm-hmm. So we're like on the older side, not quite 30, no longer 25. Right? Yeah. So we're sitting in that special little gray
people
area.
Call us unk, but in reality, we like pre-unk.
Yeah, we're definitely pre-unk.
Yeah, pre-unk.
Right.
Yeah.
More like in the dad territory or new dad territory.
New dad territory,
right?
Yeah.
So I forget that there's some people who grew up and are now on the internet who never really like owning a physical disc was never a priority for them.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't.
Didn't see it. Right?
It wasn't something that necessarily had to happen. They grew up in a time where you could order a game online and download a game online, all from Wi-Fi. Where when you get a fresh console out the box, you have to set it up on the internet so it can download all the newest updates and firmware before you could even play anything. That's not something that we grew up with. Like, that wasn't what games were. Games were you get the disc, you pop the disc in, as long as the disc wasn't damaged, you play the game. Yep. And it came with its that came with its own problems. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't like some like great fantasy land where everything was dandy and great. If a game was broken, there was no patches. There was no online connected to the internet and they did an update that fixed this.
Cheat codes existed. Like legitimate cheat codes.
Yeah, like if a level was broken, like you get glitched into a wall and like every time you go in that level, you get glitched into that wall. That's forever like that. There is no
patch
like
notes, no.
Yeah, there is no hot fixes, anything like that. You're just stuck with that. If a game was bad, it stayed bad. If No Man's Sky came out back in the day, it would still be shitty No Man's Sky. If Cyberpunk came out back in the day, there would be no revival of Cyberpunk because a broken game on release stayed broken. And so
there's benefits.
There's benefits, but the flip side to that is with this potential loss of physical media, if PlayStation decides to take something off the store and or remove the license, if you don't have that game already downloaded onto your console, even though you paid for it, though you bought all the DLC, even though you got all the cosmetics and aftermarket purchases, you lose all of it.
Yep.
And you can never get it back again. And that's something that's never really been a thing before. Like, the only way is if somebody stole your disc. The gaming company isn't running into your crib with a shotgun.
Come here.
Yeah. with a snub nose.
Give me that Roller Coaster 3. It's discontinued.
Yeah, give me a Roller Coaster Tycoon 3.
I played that game a lot.
Roller Coaster Tycoon was the shit.
Fun. Yeah, I like that.
If you ever made the gap, I don't know if you were a psychopath or not. If you ever made the gap in a roller coaster to see if it could jump the gap and land on the track on the other side, But then,
niggas is crazy.
Yeah, but then if you didn't,
I didn't want to kill my.
If you didn't measure the gap right, they would crash and all the people would die, and your park could get shut down.
Yeah, my parks never did well because I was very keen on safety as a kid.
No.
So I was like, my park, I didn't make the money back all the time, so my parks would always fail. You got to touch the stratosphere, and then build down.
Yeah, destroy pieces of the track. So like halfway coming down, they're in the air, and then they catch back onto the railing and they come down. But
I always passed inspections.
Yeah, you're always 5-star safety general. But you can't do that if they take that off the store.
You can't.
They're like I said, the game company isn't running into your house taking the disc, but they can just run into your internet and take that license. And that's something that has happened before for many games, whether they're all like online only games. If they shut those servers down, no matter how many discs you own of it, you're not playing it.
Right.
That's one thing. But there should be no reason on God's green earth where you buy a story game, all story-based, or even the story-based game section of a game, where they could make it to where you can no longer play the story. That is something inherently that you own. That's like buying a DVD and one day someone says, you can't watch that movie anymore. Amazon owns that movie now. Get it off that Blu-ray.
Well, Dick, give me that.
Yeah, give me that data.
Scraping the blue off
with a magnet. It just give me all that.
That's fun. That's fucking fun.
Crazy.
That's a skit. Skit coming soon. Now. Write that down, Rick. The thing that they're like, maybe they are anticipating it, and maybe they're coming up with file safes for it. People are just gonna start pirating. As someone who has personally been in various financial situations, mainly bad ones.
You never pirated though.
No, never, of course, but I've seen people do it.
You've seen them
up
close and personal.
And I will tell on each and every one of them.
To the FBI.
Yeah, to the FBI.
You know, stealing,
is
pirating
wrong.
is almost like stealing from a grandma.
See, come on.
Remember those commercials?
Yeah. See, come on, man. Who steals
Felony.
from grandmas? But it's just gonna lead to more of that.
Yeah.
People already do that. It's just gonna lead to more of that. But again, maybe they'll crack down a little bit more on it or something like that.
Shut down the sites.
But I think an alternative to this is make it so no matter what, the game can't be taken away. Maybe make them a little more expensive. I'm only saying this because companies won't do anything to help us unless they're making more money from it.
A little bit more money.
So I'm saying this for this reason. Like if games are already going up in price, if it's going to be $80, make it $85 and say this extra $5 to $10 is
you own the media.
You own this game. We can't take it away from you. The $80 is just to rent it. Basically,
is what is currently.
Pay this extra $10. It's probably going to be $20. Pay this extra $20. You own it. No matter what, we can't take it away.
Can't touch it. And if we do touch it, we legally.
You can. Yeah. We owe you money.
Yeah.
We owe you half of what you paid or something like that.
Which is, it's crazy to me that they used to have.
We got to come to that.
Yeah. Well, not even that. It's just crazy to me that we used to have those commercials about like pirating a movie is like stealing a purse from a grandma, but then. They don't talk about how now we live in a renting society. Like, I'm leasing the game that I paid $60, $70, $80 for. Or that I'm going to get a game in the future that's going to cost $100 for me to get everything in just the story-based game. To have access to everything available.
And I don't even know if it's ass or not yet.
Yeah. It's just something what it is. And then going as far as to I can't own the physical copy of the game. Like even with discs nowadays, discs aren't even really the game. They're just a code that gets registered onto the PlayStation that downloads the game from the ether.
And the first time I seen that, I can't remember what game it was. I think it was Last of Us, maybe.
Where you put it in and you had to wait
for
it to download?
Where I opened the case. And there was no disc.
No disc. It was just a piece of paper.
And my old ass was like,
the fuck? Yeah.
I think I messaged you.
Probably.
I think I messaged you or the group chat. I was like, hey, guys, what the fuck is this? Did somebody just finesse me?
No, you got to go to the.
And they were like, y'all was like, nah, bro, like you just got to type the code in. I said, back in my day. Back in my day, we just had a CD.
Well, I never.
And I didn't even want to play. I didn't even touch the guy. I didn't even want to play the game
no more
because I was just so pissed in the moment that like, don't even give me. You wasted money on the CD case.
Yeah,
you gave me a CD case for no reason.
Wasting plastic.
Yeah, I was pissed about that. I've grown since then. But
the only upside is the destruction of GameStop.
Yeah, but GameStop was already dying, but they've been fighting, man.
They've been fighting.
GameStop has been fighting. Like every time you think it's over, it's that Michael Bay, the finger move.
Oh yeah.
So let mercy come and wash away what I've done. I'll face myself.
So yeah, the GameStop definitely been fighting. If I can, I'll put that in there for y'all. The walk
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like a part of me is it's just another step of growing older is seeing the world shit on
change,
you.
Yeah.
Well, not even change it, shit on you. I will say that we could be the storm that stops this. If people are willing to buckle down with their wallet and say fuck PlayStation, fuck any company or fuck Sony that is willing to do this, we're not giving you our business. We're not giving you our online. But
I'm not gonna lie, Rick.
I know it's over,
and I'm gonna sound like a Sly Cooper, and I'm so sorry. I need that GTA 6.
That's what I'm saying. People like you,
I need that GTA
because
6.
I know how.
I'm not gonna lie.
You know, you want
as a content creator,
you want to be the first guy or whatever.
One, as you know, we've been waiting for GTA 6 for 30 years. Two, as a content creator, I have to get it, bro.
Yeah,
I have to.
And
Unfortunately,
with that in mind, the fact that with the new GTA, you have to spend $100 or you don't get access to some stores or cosmetics or stuff, and the fact that everybody's kind of like hunky dory with that is already showing me that we don't have enough consumer solidarity in order to change these companies' minds.
Well, Rick, I mean, again, this video isn't that, not to get too political, but we can't even like agree on like people's human rights.
That's true.
So how do we expect to agree on video game prices?
You would think that's easier though, out of the two.
Not in the world we live in.
Yeah,
it's more important.
You're crazy.
Video game, not my personal belief. That's just what the people been showing me. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, again, another step into dystopia.
Yeah,
it seemed like each month we're trudging that way.
Yeah. I'll say this:
me and Rick will get in shape so we can get a Mad Max buggy and shoot a bunch of people
in GTA.
In GTA 6.
I'll say this: if this is how the world is going, I won't be afraid to set sail on the high seas, if you get what I'm saying.
Oh, to find the One Piece?
Yo ho, yo ho.
I think you know what's funny. We made the jokes on the One Piece is gonna be the friends we made along the way, and the One Piece people got on our backs about it. I think Oda is like Jesus Christ or something, and he knows something we don't know. And One Piece is gonna end with real life One Piece, where everything turns into real life One Piece. Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna be.
If
the last episode is Luffy saying, coming out of everybody's TV screens, like, now it's your turn, and then
if I gotta surf the internet waves in order to own content, yo ho,
just give me the fat fruit where I can like get fatter the more I eat.
I don't think that exists on the internet. I'm talking about watching TV shows and movies. You talk about actually sailing the seas.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, everybody. Let us know down below. How do you feel about Sony no longer doing physical discs? Is this expected? Do you not care?
After
you too
GTA
young
6,
to care?
We won't buy any more games.
Yeah, right. Let us know what you think this means for the world we live in, for the future. And at the end of the day, what do?
Free us!
See ya.
Free us!
R&P moves, R&P groove, ayy. Yeah, I've been in the R&P mood, ayy. Oh yeah, oh yeah, ayy. R&P moves, R&P news, ayy. Yeah, now we making R&P moves, ayy.